Today we're gonna talk about three crypto news that happened in the last 24 hours. The first one is Bitcoin slipping below $63,000. The second one would be massive 9.6 billion options expiry that just passed. And the third one, of course, the Clarity Act stalling right when the market needed it most. By the way, I'm Alex Simex Crypto. I post every single day about the crypto facts, crypto news, and there is no hype on this channel. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Today is July 31st, so let's start with the news. As always, Bitcoin is the first news. We finally broke below that $63,000 level that we have been watching for quite some time, and now BTC is sitting around 62,900, down about 2.9% today. And of course, it's not just in crypto. Coinbase stock tumbled over 10% after the earnings disappointed. Third straight quarterly loss, mostly because trading volumes are still low, so it is what it is. But you're probably asking yourself, what is behind this drop? Well, there are three important things that happened, let's say, in the last week. First would be Fed officials voted for a rate hike this week, first time since 2016 that's happened, so that of course spooked everyone. The second would be Clarity Act that is basically stalled in the Senate. And the third one is a weird dynamic, I would say, between Bitcoin and the South Asian stocks. South Korea's KOSPI surged 17% today. Samsung and SK Hynix, I think, jumped over 23%. And Bitcoin barely moved. That's a pattern, I would say, that is worth paying attention to, because when it goes down or up, Bitcoin barely moves somehow. So very interesting dynamic. So make sure you pay attention to this dynamic. Now let's go to the next very important news that's happened in the last 24 hours, and that's the options expiry. About 9.6 billion with a B in Bitcoin options and $830 million in Ether option expired today. And the max pain level, $64,000 for Bitcoin. And that's exactly where we settled, of course. So a lot of option traders got exactly what they expected. No huge move, no one winning big. So that's what it is. On the other front, Ethereum front, each is holding about $1866, down similar like Bitcoin 2.8%. But here's something interesting. Sygnum Bank came out and said that 43-day staking queue isn't actually a bullish signal. Why? Well, because after the Pectra upgrade, validators can now hold up to 2048 ETH. So large players keep topping up their existing validators, and that's filling up the queue, not new demand. But there is a good part in this. The unstaking queue is almost empty, and that means that almost no one is pulling their ETH out. So we have good and bad news here. Also, Strategy Inc. reported earnings today. That's the company formerly known as MicroStrategy. They bought the dip, as I already said. They added 2,817 bitcoins, and they are now holding, listen to this, 490,000 bitcoins. Their average price is about $76,000, so they are sitting on some huge unrealized losses, but they're still stacking it. If you consider that Bitcoin is now, let's say, $63,000 and they have bought it for 76, well, and they have 490,000 Bitcoins, do the math, it's huge losses. But only, of course, if they sell it. If they don't, maybe they can be one day in profit. I'm going to tell you one more interesting thing. About 594 Bitcoin that were worth, I think, $38 million got stolen from 500 Coldcard hardware wallets because of a key generation flaw. And that's a security issue that could scare some people. So interesting. 594 Bitcoins now change the owner, which is of course terrible. It scares people, but that's how it is. It's not the first time that it has been stolen. So that was it for today. I post every single day. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.